Hello everyone, this is Riku Keyblade Master, and I am here to discuss a few updates as well as some Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2.8 news. Now, I was going to save each of these topics for separate videos, but I figured discuss them all, get them out of the way. Why the hell not? You know, I figured, why the heck not? Why, you get the idea. So first off, let's talk about the updates as well as what's going on with me and stuff. I told you guys that I was gonna be moving soon, but like I said, I'm not going to be moving to a completely different state or anything. I'm just going to be moving like maybe 1 or 2 houses down from my mom. Now, I posted that video I don't know how long ago, but I'm still waiting on the contractual agreement that I'm going to have to sign or whatever. The deed, basically. I'm still waiting for that, and I'm still waiting for a yes or no from my realtor, because I'm trying to get it for a lower price. Originally, the house was $69 on a flyer, then it went down to $53, then it went down to $50. The first time I tried to get it, when it came time to the closing date, which is kind of why I don't work with people very well. If any of you are getting that vibe, like, why does she not work with people very well? This is one of the reasons why. I mean, this whole thing is supposed to be a group effort, but what she did was the owner fled to a different state, and we couldn't track her down. And she did that to me fucking twice. She did that twice. And that was literally not, it was not cool. I was not very happy with it. I literally was, I kid you not, I was upset with the way things went. I was just, wow. I'm not even kidding. Like, I went through all this different preparation and everything, and I got tricked. I'm not even kidding. I got tricked. I thought she was gonna be... My first impression, like I stated before in my last video with the whole Norris thing, I'm a nice person, alright? But if you trick me, you know, things are not going to be so... I'm not going to be so forgiving. Believe me. I'm not going to be a very forgiving person towards this. Because for those of you who don't know, I don't like being tricked, and I also don't like being rejected. I mean, I've handled rejection way too much in my life, and I'm not in the mood to deal with it again. You know? And for those of you in the comments section, like, rejection's a part of life. Well, you haven't been in my shoes. Okay? You haven't been in my shoes. So you don't know what it's like. I hate to be a bitch, but you've not been in my shoes, so you don't know what it's like. But anyway, I'm hoping to hear from my realtor today to figure out what to do. If he doesn't respond back today, I don't know what, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But as far as the prices for the house went, it went $69 at first on the flyer, $53, then it went down to $50, and now we try to make an offer to go down to $45. But anyway, and also we got another new addition to our family. Remember when I told you guys about the stray cat? Well, guess what? My mom bought a baby pig. Yeah, you guys heard me correctly. But don't worry, it's not one of those ones that's gonna, grow huge or anything. My mom's like, oof, we can't have that. And, in which case, I don't blame her. But, here's another thing that, kind of sort of is strange. This pig is a baby, but it's not going to get any bigger than... Okay, look, see my hand? Okay, it's bigger than my palm, but it's not going to get any bigger than my mom's. So, literally, and I've been spending a lot of time with it, plus, handling some other stuff. I took Recoded down, like, all the parts to it, because I was like, okay, I can't keep up with this project and my group at the same time. I'd rather focus on my group than the project. Alright? And I'm never posting my projects on Facebook anymore, because the person who dared me to do Recoded in the first place came from my Facebook page. And yeah. I mean, seriously. No offense, but screw you. I'm not finishing that. I'm not keeping it up. I took it down. I mean, I may do some fan dubs from that game, but as far as walkthroughs and Let's Plays go on my channel, I'm not going to do that, with the exception of maybe one or two, which I'm going to see if Annie4Mo 307 still wants to team up, because we had planned to do Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance together. I think we might have changed on 0.2. I think he said that that he might just, try to play it in one sitting or whatever. But in reality, and like with 0.2, I have more fan dub material as well as Dream Drop Distance. I can do the cutscenes from the 3DS now because I can plug in my headphones to X out the voices, but I can't edit the music back in. That's the problem. And plus, I want to make sure I have the tones right. Annie4Mo 307 was talking to me about doing some fan dubs for Aqua, which, who knows, I might dig out my PSP or just wait for 0.2. I don't know. Leave that in the comment section. Should I dig out my PSP, or should I wait until 0.2? That's a question I would like you guys to answer in the comment section. Now, as well as the Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2.8 news, Dengeki was fortunate enough to get an interview with Tetsuya Nomura himself. One of the questions he was asked is, will the action sequences for Kingdom Hearts 3 and 0.2 be the same? I don't know, I can't remember Nomura's exact reply, but he basically said, you know, in terms of Aqua's maneuverability and in terms of Sora's maneuverability, no. Because Sora can do parkour and stuff like that, which I can't get the blue auras out of my head. Sly Cooper, anybody? Seriously, if you look, go back to a trailer analysis video from like HMK or excuse me, not HMK, Sora Lam 1 or Sora Lam. You know who I'm talking about. The Gamers Joint / Cynical. Trying to think of who else did an analysis video. Oh yeah, I think Skyward Wing did one, but I don't know. I didn't see his, so I don't know if he made the same comparison as those two. But seriously, when you look at how Sora's jumping and everything, and you zoom in, you can see blue auras, and right away, I was thinking Sly Cooper. I was thinking they took something from that series and used it, which, in all honesty, is really great. I like what they did there. I like what they did, but back to the topic at hand here. In terms of whether their gameplays are going to be the same, the answer is no. Well, yes, but no, because this is supposed to be 0.2 is supposed to be a little bit of a taste for what Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be like. There is at least one significant difference, though. In 0.2, Aqua cannot equip new Keyblades. She will be stuck with the Master Keeper throughout the entire game, which I do not mind at all for her to be stuck with the Master Keeper, because that is one of my favorite Keyblades. I am not gonna lie. Next to Way to Dawn and Kingdom Key D, I think Way to Dawn is my number 1. Kingdom Key D is my number 2. Master Keeper is my number 3, and Destiny's Embrace would have to be my number 4. Which Destiny's Embrace is Kairi's Keyblade, for those of you who don't know. But no, that freaking secret ending, though, for Dream Drop Distance, it still kinda gets me, like, big time, like, not even kidding. I can't remember your YouTube name right off the bat, bro, but I remember when you were doing a Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance or a walkthrough, whatever, when you were doing that, your response when you saw the secret ending and you saw when Yen Sid was like, I have come to learn that you too can wield the Keyblade. I'm glad you are here. And you saw Kairi. You literally, this is what he said. He was like, get the fuck out! You know. Which, honestly, was my response too. I'm not gonna lie. Because, and that goes back to, the ideas that I've stated before about Kairi being a playable character. But no, in terms of Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2.8 being the same gameplay-wise, it's partially going to be the same, but no. Aqua will not be able to do the parkour moves like Sora can do, which I guess is okay, considering that her style is kind of floaty, sort of. Notice I said kind of floaty. But, she's more of a graceful user than anything. And it's not that I don't like playing as Aqua in Birth by Sleep, it's just, in terms of battles where you need speed, she's not as fast as Ven. And Terra, don't even get me started on Terra. But, that's just what I'm thinking, as we have seen a little bit of flow motion from Aqua, but that's only when she puts, like, a spell on the ground, like Blizzard or something, and she can slide across it. She has been seen sliding on the road or the bridge or whatever, but that stuff isn't around her, so that's not considered flow motion. Now, another mechanic that I have in question is, some games have you take fall damage every time you fall to the ground. Nicktoons Unite, Grand Theft Auto, freaking Assassin's Creed, you get the idea. You get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Well, Assassin's Creed sometimes. I don't entirely know about all the games. I have been told that Resident Evil also makes you take fall damage for some odd reason. I'm not entirely for sure, but fall damage is my main discussion here. Like, will fall damage be prominent in Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, A Fragmentary Passage, as well as Kingdom Hearts 3? I know it's not prominent in Dream Drop Distance, or any other Kingdom Hearts game for that matter. Well, with the exception of Retarded Recoded. Because apparently, if you fall in that game, you take damage. I don't know what it is, but you fall in that game, you take damage, apparently. And it can even kill you if you're not careful. Like, no joke. Can you believe... I cannot tell you how many times I fell when it came to that freaking section where you're, like, trying to fight off the Heartless to get the Jafar. I cannot tell you how many times I fell and or died because of fall damage. I am not even kidding. At least in the other Kingdom Hearts games, it doesn't really do that. Actually, I haven't really played Days in a while. So, I don't know. Does Days actually do that? Go ahead and answer that in the comment section as well. Does Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days count against you for fall damage? Another thing, before I go off topic, is another bit of news is Dengeki asked Nomura about the trailer that was shown at TGS versus the trailer that was shown at E3 2016. Now, or 2015, whatever, the E3 trailer, okay? They're the same trailer, but they got significantly polished. Which brings me back to HMK's video. No, see, the lighting, it got polished up. I don't know if, I can't really say anything about the gameplay, but the lighting, for sure, I know got polished up big time. The lighting, for sure, I know did get polished up. Now, there was one other thing here that I was gonna discuss right quick before I signed off. Oh, yeah. As well as the, other members of our group, I'm looking forward to doing a podcast with all of you. And I don't even care if I have to get up at, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock to freaking do it. Because I swear, I get up early anyway. Today, I got up as early as 4:30. I don't know what was wrong with me. I couldn't even sleep at all. I think it was just, like, too much on my mind. And I was worried about, my parents, because, another update that's going on with me, I have a grandma from Mexico, apparently, and she came back from Mexico here to Iowa, and honestly, I'm kind of excited, but the only, I want to say, I mean, it's not a bad thing, because I did take some Spanish. I mean, hell, I get, quite a few Spanish lessons from my dad anyway. Well, he's not really my dad, but you get the idea. He is a biological father to one of my brothers, though. But he considers me as a daughter, but you get my point. Here's the thing. As far as understanding my grandma when she talks to me, I can't. But I heard that there's like this device that looks like a hearing aid. I was looking on, I wasn't looking on Facebook, but like, my mom said she was looking on Facebook and she found it and she told me. So, I don't know, you slip it into your ear and whatever the person's trying to tell you in their language, it translates it into yours so you can understand it. So, yeah, I guess you could say it is kind of a hearing aid. It's like a hearing aid slash translator rolled into one device, which is really cool. And honestly, it will not take me very long to figure out how it operates, because me and tech, we're like best friends, like not even joking. Me and technology, we're compatible. Hell, my brain, I don't know how many times I've explained this, my brain is like a computer chip. But, I know a lot of this is pretty much scattered, but I mainly wanted to do this video because I found out some more interesting news and information from Cynical. And I also wanted to give you guys some more updates about me and my situation, how things are going. Like I said, I was gonna split them into 2 separate vids, but I literally was just like, why not? You know, just why not? Hold on a sec. Okay. So, I guess I'll sign off here. So, until the next video, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder, as well as a member of the Cooper Gang. And stay awesome. Peace.